Alrighty, here we are at shamrockpowerwashing.com, and our goal today is to get an image sized properly for the website and upload it. If you look at some of the original images we have, we want to use this one here today, you'll see that the dimensions are 4,000 and some by 3,000 and some, which is extremely huge, and that the size is 3.11 megabytes. Again, way too big. As an example, this image here, I think, is only 1,000, maybe 1,100 pixels wide. So you can see that, 3,000 and 4,000 is just gigantic. So the first thing we do is we go to this website here, Resize.com, and we take our image, grab it from the folder, drag it, and see how that turned green right there? See, if I'm not right, it's red. So once it's green, let go. The image title shows up here and we click continue. Now, while that's working, I'm going to pop back over to the website for just a minute and we're going to look in the gallery page. So here we have already a slow loading page. That's not good. There we go. Okay, so power washing, blah, blah, blah. So here's the first image. So this is, again, not even 1,000 pixels wide. And we can check this one and so on. Oh, no, that one is a little narrower because it's a vertical. But anyways, we know that we want to drop the size down considerably. So if you needed to rotate the picture or you wanted to crop out any details, you could to crop. For example, let's get rid of this really bright spot right here. So you just drag and drop what you want on the picture. And you can resize it to do what you want pretty easily. There we go. And then say crop selection. And it just takes a moment. See, now it took that out. So it looks a little better. Now, the next thing we do is go to step 2. And I want to resize my picture. Now, if I wanted to just drop it by 50%, I could do that. And it would still be 2400 by 16. But I'm going to choose custom size. And I'm going to say that I want it to be no wider than 900 pixels. Now, I'm not putting anything into the height. I'm just doing width 900. And then I hit enter. It figures that out for me. So I don't want any special effects, but I could, but I don't want any. So I'm going to say I'm done, resize my picture. It just takes a moment. It goes to this page and it has to load the ads. And then you just click save to disk and it automatically downloads it to your download file. So I like it showing up right here because now I'm going to pop over to this website. This is called TinyPNG. And I'm going to take this same file that's right here in my downloads and drag it here. Now, you remember that it was originally 3 megabytes. Just by cutting the size, we dropped it to 141 kilobytes. And TinyPNG compressed it down to 115, which is quite handy. So, it's not a huge savings, but every little bit helps. So let's click download again. And here it is right here. So I want to show in folder and I want to change the title. So I'm going to click on it and I'm going to say power washed cottage, just so that it has a different name, because you'll see that sometimes they come up with odd names and they say RSZ in the beginning of the file name just to say resized, etc. But it's just nice to have there. So now it's in my downloads folder. I like to keep things organized, so I will later, refile this where I need it. But I don't need TinyPNG. I don't need pic resize. So now I want to put it onto Shamrock Power Washing. So I'm going to go to shamrockpowerwashing.com, and this long thing is here, but really all you need to type is WP- admin, ADMIN, like that. See? Okay. So click that. That's a much better choice. It does this whole redirect thing. You don't need to worry about it. Now, your username is Kurt Snook. So CT. And then I will have given you the password. So we put that in and we click log in. And it just takes a quick moment. Here we are. This is the dashboard of the site. Now, you have a site. It's actually in a special kind of a theme called Upfront. And the handy dandy part of that is when you're editing the site, you can do it right in Upfront. So once you get to the dashboard, you actually want to just click Upfront. And that may take a moment to load. And here you'll see the site comes up and it'll look just like the regular site for a minute, but it'll still continue to load. You can see it's loading up here. And we're actually waiting for another dashboard to appear here on the left. Okay, now it's starting to load. And again, especially the first time, it will take a while. It doesn't always take a long time. It just depends. But you can see as it renders up to 100%. There we go. A little check mark. That's always a happy thing. All right. So we want to go to the gallery page. So over here on the left, click Posts and Pages. Choose Pages. Gallery. We want to edit the gallery. Okay, happy check mark. Scroll down. Now, this section here where all these photos are, this is the gallery. So just click and see these three dots. Click on that and click on the plus. I want to add an image. Now, I don't already have it on the website, so I want to upload my file. And I know that is in Downloads. And I called it Power Washed Cottage right there. So I click that and I say Open. And then the site just goes to work. And if you check, there it is right there at the bottom. All we have to do now is click Update over here on the side so that it is saved. And we'll go back and refresh this page. And there is that image right there. And it comes up as a lovely size. And that's it. That's all you need to do. I know it was a lot of steps to get into it, but I mean, once you got to this site, it's just a matter of the plus sign, upload the image, and boom, you're done. But if you ever need to do this again, now you know how to do it.